Hello there, I am Yuri and you are watching UVid and I am covering a unit 5 from uh, OS subject, and it is starting right now. And previous in a previous video I have made a what question has been asked, and I have given a overview of a unit type, that is process management. Unit type is process management. And I am starting with concept of process, and I am opening my laptop there, and in the laptop there is uh, three tabs. From one tab is WhatsApp, and the one tab is for syllabus, in which a PDF syllabus PDF is opened, and there is there is one tab for Chrome, in which I can search online what is a real STEM topic, and I and I have a Shivani book, and there is content. So let me start with concept of process. So in a Shivani first, let me tell you that question has been made and answer has been given. Question answer has been given. It's not like textbook like. So I am going to read a question first. Define program, process, and processor. What is program? What is program? What is process? And what is processor? I have to define it. And first, I'm going to tell you what I know about program and process and processor. What is program? Program is a set of instructions written in some programming language, which do some type of work for a computer or task. And what is process? Process is a education of this set of instruction for completing this task. And what is processor? Processor is something is hardware is something related to a hardware which execute these all processes. Let me see what has been written in there. And there is question has been given, process program, and there is defined as process. Process. A process is program in education. I don't understand really what has been said in. A process is a program in education. Basically, they have said that process is a program. When a process is executed, then we can call it it's a program. It means that it consists of the executable program and the program's data and stacks. Its program counter, stack pointer, and the other registers. It consists of executable programs, the program data and stack, its program counter, stack pointer. I didn't got it what is program counter, stack pointer, and I'm not understanding what has been said there. It consists of executable programs. Executable program. Process consists of executable program. A big program which can be executed. It gives a view of it gives a like it gives a trace of that there is a process it consists of. Process. It's a program when in education. It's a program when in education. Consists of Process consists of executable programs. Executable programs. Programs data and stack. Its program counter. Counter. Stack pointer. And other registers and registers with all information needed to run the program. Process is a program. It's a program. Process is a program when it's in education, and it consists of executable programs. It consists of executable programs, data and stack, program counter, stack pointer, register with all information needed. These are some uh, process parameters which is consist of like uh, programs, data, executive programs. One program can have also some executive programs like functions like to stack pointer, registers with all information needed to run the program. It gives a view of how which processes consist of, and process simply is a program. Process is a program. Process is a program when in education. Process is a program in education. A process is a program in education. A program which is in education can be called as a process. Called as process. So this was about process. What is process? It's the concept of process. Now, what is program? A program by itself is not a process. A program is passive entity such as the content of file stored on the disk, whereas a process is an active entity, and with a program counter specifying the next instructions to execute and set of associated resources. What is program? I didn't understand what the definition has been given in Shivani, so I will search in. Huh? What is program in OS? It's a program is a collection of instructions that computer can execute to perform a specific task. Collection of instructions. Difference between program and processes. active entity and passive entity. There are some features of process, and every process has certain collection of data and associate to it has lot of resources, and there is the program program when execute a program that we just compile, the operating system will generate a process to execute the program. Execution of the program start with GUI, mouse clicks, graphic user interface, GUI. Program is about what has been doing. Program by itself is not a process. Program is not a process. एक तो वैसे ही मूड खराब है ना, ऊपर से जो मौसम सो या अजीब सो है तो धूप से निकली जाए तो अच्छा सो लगा था इंसान खा ले। Program is not a process. A program is passive entity such as the content of file, it's a passive entity. For example, content of file, contents of a file stored on a disk, contents of file stored on disk, whereas a process is an active entity. Active entity, activity, active entity. This is an active entity. With a program counter specifying the next instruction to execute and a set of associated there is a difference between program and process. The program contains set of instructions designed to complete a specific time. The program contains a set of instructions designed to complete a specific task. The process is an instance of an executing program. Is an instance of executing program. A program is passive entity as it resides in secondary memory. A program is passive entity as it resides in the secondary memory. Secondary memory. The process is an active entity as it's created during execution and loaded into the main memory. The process is an active entity as it is created during execution and loaded into the main memory. Main memory. Program exists at a single place and continues to exit until it is deleted. Program is static entity. Static entity. The static is a dynamic entity. Program exists at a single place and continues to exit until it's deleted. Exit at single place. Program is जो रहता है program is exit at single place. A program is a set of assets exit at single place and continues to exit until it's deleted and continues to exit from that single place until it is deleted. Until it is deleted. The process exits for a limited period as it gets terminated after the completion of task. Process exits for a limited period. The process exists for a limited period. Process exists for a limited period as it for a limited period as it then terminated after the completion. The completion of the task. Program doesn't have any control block. Program doesn't have any control block. Process has its control block called has its control block called process control block. Control block. Program has two logical components: code and data. In addition to program, a process also requires additional information required for the management and education. The program has two logical components: code and data. In addition to program, program process also requires additional additional information required for the management and execution. Program contains instruction. The process is a sequence of instruction execution. Program contain instructions. The process is a sequence of instruction, motivation, एजुकेशन, ऐसा कुछ डेली मोटिवेशन रहे पढ़ाई करने का जो रोज़ मिल सके। इसलिए आज मुझे मैम का चेहरा दिख गया और वो करने की, हाँ यार उनको यही पढ़ना है, उनको उनके जो जितने भी स्टाफ मेंबर्स उनको मैम को प्राउड फील कराना है, स्टाफ मेंबर के सामने उनको रिस्पेक्ट बढ़ानी है। These were some difference between a program and let me see what's it. There is a process strict diagram. This is the next topic I am going to cover, and there's 1 hour is happening, so I am going to take a 15 minutes rest.